concerned, and I need your procedural guidance, that we are talking about matters of health. The leader of government business is not in Parliament. The Minister of Health, Honorable Bahati could write, but you know that lately, Honorable Bahati also was hated by those people to the extent that even they rigged him out in the primaries. I don't know if he can still talk to those people.
Honorable,
No, I know they rigged my brother out.
Honorable saying, Medad,
yes, it is a fact.
Honorable Medad, you're also going to be rigged out. You
yes,
wait.
I know. That's why I'm complaining in advance. Because if it happens to my brother, it can happen to me. But then, I don't know if he can still talk to those people and they understand.
He does. He does. We are all in one government. Don't worry. Yes, Atkins.
I wanted to say on the firm note that I have overwhelming capacity to represent the government on this floor.
The mayor.
Right, Honorable Speaker, thank you so much. Right, Honorable Speaker, we appreciate Parliament for accepting that we upgrade some hospitals. But before we go to that, right, Honorable Speaker, it is the policy of the government to make sure that every constituency has at least a health center for. This one assists to decongest the hospitals and the referral hospitals. But it is very unfortunate that much as some of us we are celebrating from the other wing, in my constituency, where even UPDF was...
Which constituency now?
No, your constituency is still Igara West because I'm still representing them up to the end of May. So, Right Honorable Speaker, it is very unfortunate that in my constituency, government had actually brought contractors on site, the UPDF, whom they've been singing they are so effective, but I'm yet to see because they normally sit here and I've never seen them anyway. But anyway, Right Honorable Speaker, the point I'm bringing, as government is planning to upgrade other hospitals, how about other constituencies without even a single health center for? So my prayer, Right Honorable Speaker, is that this government of ours, are you writing, Honorable Bahati? Okay, this government of ours must pull up stockings because you can even see the bench, Right Honorable Speaker, is empty, almost empty, to make sure that our views can be taken up. So my prayer is to make sure even constituencies that are not yet accredited with health center force, it is our right. We are seeking your favor because we have also a connection. You can be also a Muramu all the way from the other side to make sure that we also get that favor. I thank you very much.
Honorable members, I did not give any favor. It is government responsibility to ensure that it delivers what is expected in terms of service delivery, the hospitals, the schools, the roads, all those things. My work is just to chair this house. When you're making appropriation, I chair when you're making appropriation for the good of this whole country. And I will never tell you that let's appropriate for where I come from first. No. I do not look at where I come from first. Okay? Yes, Ethan? Be briefer. Yes.
Yeah, I'll be very brief. Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker. Why I threw my full weight behind that loan for refurbishment of Vujiri Hospital is because Vujiri Hospital, Bududa Hospital are among the 22 hospitals that were constructed after independence by the late Dr. Milton Obote. And the concerns...
By his government.
The concerns that we have of the deplorable state of these hospitals are almost similar. The buildings are dilapidated, and the case of Bududa is even worse because during critical health crisis, during disasters, it is overwhelmed by casualty cases which are referred to Mbale, and you know, the hospital state, Sore state is conjoined to the state, to the deplorable state of the road. And it becomes very difficult for some of these emergency cases to reach the referral hospital of Mbale. And you know, Buruda Hospital, I must say, this petition that has come from Soroti Hospital and others is a blessing in disguise. So that maybe the House recoils back and plans better for all these dilapidated hospitals. Because Buruda Hospital serves not only Uganda, it has over 5 districts within Uganda, from Namisindwa, Manafas, Ronko, parts of Mbale, but Kenya majorly. At one time, I think 4 years ago, when there was an outbreak of dysentery in the neighboring Kenya, most of those cases were actually brought to Buruda Hospital. And we ended up again having many of our people affected by the same.
My prayer, some of the new districts like Kalungu, we have original hospitals under the Catholic Foundation or Church of Uganda. And when you visit Villa Maria Hospital, it has facilities better than Health Center Force. One time I went to Zombo. There's another Catholic hospital there. But there was a policy which was helping these hospitals to run. In Kalungu, where I come from, Villa Maria Hospital works on Sembabule, works on Chiruhura.
That is the PHC.
Yes, works on Gomba. But we don't have doctors because those hospitals cannot afford paying doctors. And if a policy can be worked on, and the government can post some doctors in these hospitals, even the
Honorable Bahati, Minister, that's a very important point. There are some private-owned hospitals, like church-owned hospital.
Regarding our health services. This morning, Right Honorable Speaker, I went to Munyonyo to attend the budget conference. In the budget strategy, under human capital development, the health issues is appearing prominently. Unfortunately, Right Honorable Speaker, when it comes to the actual, provision of money for health services, it's always very small. For example, we only were given 33 billion this financial year to cater for the reconstruction of health center 3s and 4s, which is quite minuscule. What I would like to propose is that the efforts of the Minister of Health, she's always come to the House here to say, why don't we look for funds, some good amount of money, whether it's borrowed funds, so that we deal in a very comprehensive way these health services across the country. Some of these health centers called health center 3s and 4s are in name, but when you look at the standards of infrastructure which is required there, they are lacking. So I would like to urge this House that we are the ones with the power of appropriation. Let's start engaging the executive now, and we look for sufficient amount of money so that we can, in a very comprehensive way, deal with the health infrastructure in the country, especially health center 3s and health center 4s, which is basically our first line of defense in helping the people of Uganda. I submit, Right Honorable Speaker.
Thank you.
And I thank you very much for your communication, especially on issues concerning the health systems of this country. Right Honorable Speaker, Bundibujo Hospital is one of the hospitals which was built during Obote's regime. And Bundibujo Hospital is one of the 4 hospitals which were selected to be rehabilitated under Badea project.
Among the 22.
Where first it was the 4 first, including Giyumba and Kayunga, way back in 2019. Today it is 2025. Up to now, the hospital has never been considered for rehabilitation. Right Honorable Speaker, this hospital serves Congo, serves Ntoroko district, and serves Bundibujo district, and the population has grown. To the extent, Right Honorable Speaker, even the only road which connects us to Fort Portal Regional Referral Hospital, is broken down. Even soon, we are going to be cut off completely. The road is not being worked on, the only road we have. The hospital, since 2019, has never been rehabilitated. The other hospitals have been rehabilitated and commissioned. Yesterday, we have passed a loan for Bujiri Hospital under the same project which was supposed to be for Hundibujo. For us, we have not petitioned, but Right Honorable Speaker, we shall not stop talking, and we pray that Hundibujo Hospital should be urgently considered among the mentioned 20 or any other opportunity which comes along, but Hundibujo Hospital should
Thank
be
you, Lop.
prioritized. Thank you.
Allow me to thank you for fighting for Ugandans. But there is something disturbing me. I come from Katerera constituency, whereby I represent the people of Katerera. I have 5 sub-counties. The good thing with our government, they have provided for us health center 3s. Where there is health center 4, it is almost 16 kilometers from Katerera. Last year, we lost 2 women with their babies in their thighs because of lacking health center 4. At the same time, the roads are very bad. So, Right Honorable Speaker, it disturbs my mind, whereby I need your advice. We have given over 20 billion to rehabilitate Bujiri Hospital. I mean, $20 million.
$20 million.
Whereas in my constituency, I need only about 2 or 1 billion to have health center 4. Kindly, I request our good government, give us priorities. Other constituencies also, they have health center 4. Our people are dying. I thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker.
And Honorable Bahati, as you're speaking, we have a strategic plan, the health sector strategic plan, which ends this financial year. So as government, you may need to come out and tell this country what next, what is in your next plan.
So we have noted the concerns of members, and I'm sure that these concerns have come at a very appropriate time when we're actually going to start the budget preparations, and where we'll have the budget framework paper. This budget framework paper lays out the strategy and the outlook of how things will work in the next financial year. So we hope that this parliament, members of parliament, will have valuable input in the budget framework paper. I just wanted to mention 2 things. One, to confirm that all the issues that have been raised, I do not know, Madam Speaker, how would you want us to take this, but I would propose that the Minister of Health should come, if you do accept, to again make a presentation here on how we are moving in terms of the health sector, and then maybe the Committee of Health can also look at this matter, and then as we debate and discuss the budget framework paper, then we can improve on how the health sector will look like next financial year. But as you know, the policy of government on health is to have, among other things, a national referral hospital, to have a regional hospital, to have a district hospital, a health center 4, and health center 3. Out of this, we are making some good progress. In some districts, actually, we have covered this. For example, a district where I come from, Kabale, most of these things are in place. And we have seen benefits of the things that can be done when you have good functional health center 3. I want to tell you that in my own constituency alone, health center 3s help over 600 mothers to produce every month. So this can really make some good progress. But also you made a point, Madam Speaker and other members, one, that there are foundational bodies
that have health units. There are even private sector hospitals. I know of some of the hospitals that have 200 beds, but they are not supported by government. I know we have PHC, money that comes from government to support these foundational bodies, but it's not enough. So these are some of the things that a Minister of Health will be able to sort out, to talk about when it comes to when you give her an opportunity to make a presentation. But I think it's a good idea that government comes in to work hand in hand with the private sector. I know for sure, like in Nansana, one of my friends has a hospital which has more than 20 beds of dialysis beds, more than what is at Morago or what is at other hospitals. So if we work together with the private sector, we can achieve more. So, Madam